everyone, this is Matt from drawingtutorialsonline.com. In this short lesson, I want to share with you how I draw shadow shapes when trying to draw the features of the face. This is a really difficult face to draw because most of the features in the face are in shadow. So what you want to do is you want to draw the shadow shapes and then gradually refine those shadow shapes, and those shadow shapes are in essence the features. If you like this video and you learned something from it, please hit the subscribe button or give it a like, and I'll talk to you soon. Let's start to draw the facial features now in a very soft way. I like to do an impression of the facial features first. This face obviously has a lot of light and shade, mainly shadow, but there's a lot of light and shade. And I like to be very impressionistic at first with the way that I block in the features. I'm using a line there on her nose, no doubt about it. But as I progress, you'll see most of what I'm going to do has a lot of softness to it. For me personally, this is just a way that I'm very confident with drawing a face like this that's in shadow. I'm going to just treat it as if I'm painting it. I'm going to block in the tone. Block in the tone. I'm not outlining the lashes. I'm not outlining the eyebrow. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, a little softness now underneath that nose. There's a cast shadow. The whole mouth actually is in cast shadow. There's a little light on the top of her mouth area. So the mouth area is very much a ball shape. The top is catching light. Wow, most of her cheekbone there is really in shadow. Goodness. Just save your dark darks. Save your dark darks. We'll lighten a little bit in the middle. So there are the eye sockets that are quite dark. The lip, the upper lip is quite dark. And then there's different shades of values, different shades of gray. You just have to make a decision. You don't have to copy what you see exactly, but you do need to make some decisions about your value structure for this face. Personally, I'm going to make the eye sockets darker than the top of the cheekbones. I'm going to make the side of the face darker than the top plane of the cheekbones. With her lashes, I'm going very soft. I'm trying my very best to work both eyes at the same time. Turn her head into a darker value, because the side plane of her head is much darker than the front plane. You want to make sure that you understand these terms. So the ear is on the side of her head. The cheekbone where I'm working now is the side of her face. That's the top of her head. Underplane of her nose. I don't have the angle correct just yet. It overlaps the edge of her face. Just suggesting that upper lip. Keeping it simple right now. I'm not using an outline. Not going super dark either. It's very middle tone-ish what I'm doing. The eyebrows are not round, they are angular, and the more you can think of them as angles, the more realistic your portraits will start to become. Very roundish forehead over there. That eyelash is casting a shadow on part of her cheek. Now we can play with some angles on the edge and add a little convex line on her lower lip. Let's lighten the eyelid a touch. Now remember, when the hair touches the face, don't make it too hard edge. If it's too hard edge, it's going to look like a doll's hair. Make where the hair touches the face softer than you think it is. Hair is extremely soft. Now, take a peek at that top of the ear. Where is it in relationship to her eyebrow? I don't have it exact there. I could make it a little bit lower, quite frankly. I can also raise the eyebrow. I don't know which is the correct thing to do just yet. I need to keep working on it. Let's separate the front plane of the nose from the side plane with a little bit of a tone and the line that separates. Good. So now we have value everywhere, which is a good thing because the face is mainly in shadow. We can start to pick apart shapes within shapes. Going to raise the brow a little bit. Nice soft cast shadow underneath the eyelashes. Don't go dark with that top portion of the nose. Keep it fairly soft and fairly light. Not the most flattering cast shadow underneath the nose, but since the entire face is in shadow, it's okay. Let's move away now. We did a lot in a very short period of time. Let's move and work on another aspect of the drawing. Put some more tone on the arm. That will help us to see if the tone on the face is too dark or too light. Wrap around, that is totally a round forearm. I apologize for having part of this off the camera. That brush does wonders for softening everything. You want to use that brush as much as you possibly can. See, when you step back a little bit and you work on another section, you begin to see things. If you continue to work on one small section for a long period of time and you do not reset your eyes, you're most likely going to miss something. Okay. Let's start with the background tone so we can turn the head into the environment.